you ever wondered if somebody is looking at your love for Jesus, your faith in God, and saying, I want what you have? Well, this winter, starting January 9, for 6 Sunday nights, we're going to talk about what does it take to have a life that somebody else pays attention to and wants for themselves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I know I frequently feel like I don't have enough contagiousness about who I am as a child of God. Here are a few other people I want you to meet that talk about the difference that this program, this training, this information has meant in their lives. Pay attention.
Pushing people to Christ never worked, but drawing them to Christ does work, and that's what I learned.
Because of the influence that this course had on my life, I wanted to teach it at my church. So one of the early experiences that I had with it, a young woman came up to me in the course on one of the breaks, and she said, Nancy, I've never shared the gospel in my life, and my dad's dying. What do I do? I just grinned at her and said, when you walk out that door this afternoon, you're going to know how to share the gospel with your dad. Saw her a couple of months later in the foyer of the church, and I'd heard her daddy had died, and I asked her how things went. She said, oh, just 2 weeks after the course, she said, I had 10 minutes alone with my dad, and I shared with him the gospel. And he prayed to receive Christ, and she said, he changed. And I said, well, so tell me about the funeral. How is it different? She said, it made all the difference in the world. And I said, why? She said, because I knew I'd see him in heaven again. And I thought, that's the power of just everyday Christians learning simple ways, natural ways, to be who they are and share their faith with people.
Hey, I'm looking for a mountain to go skiing down. I know we live kind of in the flat area around here, but I think I can find a mountain. So why don't you come with me as we try to go find a mountain so I can ski. Aha! I found my mountain, as you can see behind me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to climb up this mountain and I'm going to ski down it. Maybe you guys will enjoy skiing too. January 15th, we're going to go skiing at Mount Cato. So why don't you come with me and I'll show you kind of the 101 of skiing. Yeah, so this is a pretty impressive mountain for the prairie here. So I'm just going to work my way up this mountain and show you how to ski. Hopefully some of you students will want to join our ski trip after this wonderful display of talent that I'm going to show you. Also, just so you know, there's not going to be any youth group for the next couple weeks because, well, not because I might injure myself, but probably because you guys are going to be doing Christmas with your family. So no youth group until January 12th. So why don't I show you? I got my gloves, my coat, perfect skiing condition here in Mountain Lake. Except I don't have skis, but I got shoes. So I'm just gonna ski right down here, and you can watch me as I go. So here I go. Excellent! Great skiing!
Hi there. Hey, have you ever thought of using your God-given ability to serve Him? How about to serve Him in a third world country? Well, we have a tremendous opportunity available to us this coming March in Gabon, which is in West Africa.
We've been in contact with Envision, which is the short-term missions branch of the Christian Missionary Alliance, and they've made us aware of a renovation need. There's a Bible school in Gabon which needs a new kitchen. It needs new kitchen cabinets. They also want to add 2 dorm rooms to that facility. And so we're looking for a group of people who'd be willing to go over there and work on that and do the renovation. But they also have an orphanage and also a hospital. And they've said that they could use volunteers to minister in both of those settings. So whether you're a carpenter or someone who can meet those needs, we're trying to put together a team, or at least figure out if we can put together a team from our church to go over there in early March. So if you're at all interested, please contact Mike Nelson or myself and let us know. And sometime early January, we're going to try and put this trip together and get things going. So what do you say, Mike?
Well, I say, let's go where God is leading us.
As we all know, it's the first Sunday of the year. And before we start singing, I would like for you to just reflect on this past year. Many things happened. Good things, bad things. But you know what? I'm sure that God was with us. God is with us right now. And God will be with us not only this year, but all the days of our lives. So let's lift up our hearts and our voices to Him and thank Him for His love, for His grace, and for that sacrifice on the cross. My Jesus, I love Thee. I know Thou art mine. For Thee all the follies of sin I resign. My gracious Redeemer, my Savior art Thou. If ever I loved Thee, my Jesus, 'tis now. Will you join me?